Kris Boyd has pretty much labelled Rangers' chances of winning the Scottish Premiership this season as no chance. And he may have actually said this before the Hearts Rangers game, and there will be a lot more fallout, guys, in the coming weeks. And, you know, it's a sad time in the minute for Rangers. We really, really need to make this Champions League run count. We need that Champions League money, all right? But Kris Boyd, he had to admit it. And like a lot of us had to admit it, you know, Kris Boyd, he's a man who loves his blue tinted specs. We all love our blue tinted specs, but you have to take them off every once in a while and just accept what's right in front of you. And that is what Kris Boyd has done. So we're here to discuss this. So he was writing in his Scottish gossip column, and this is what he said about Rangers. It breaks my heart to say this, but I think it's certain Celtic will be champions again this season. Rangers are facing too much chaos at Ibrox right now to make me think they can win the league. The difference is that Philip Clement doesn't have the kind of money required to transform Rangers overnight. Despite the money signing a new... Despite the manager signing a new deal yesterday, there still seems to be too much chaos around Ibrox right now. At least Clement will be around to see the transformation the club needs. But let's not get caught up in things. The only thing that matters for Rangers is winning games of football, not long-term visions. So I still see this being a hugely painful season for the club's supporters. And, you know, it has been very doom and gloom, right? Negativity is the reality around Rangers, all right? And now if you want to pretend otherwise, then you're just kidding yourself on. But the Champions League money, right? You know, I'm not going to pretend that Rangers are going to win the league this season if we got to the Champions League stages and got the big payout, right? But for me, for anybody that's claiming league this, 56 this, our only chance of winning the league this season, right, which I've ruled out, by the way, we have to get through to the Champions League, right? That path today that's opened up with Salzburg in 20, that, you couldn't have asked for a better one. But again, this inept board refusing to build a team early on in the summer. Some people argue they don't have the money. Some people argue this, yada, yada, yada. You know what? Maybe they shouldn't give most of their money in previous windows to duds like Michael Beale, and then we wouldn't be in this situation. But if Rangers get the Champions League cash, right, and they spend all of it, or like, you know, a good portion of it. I mean, I'm not saying here, go and spend 200 billion on this guy, right, because it's not going to happen like that, all right? But if they just sit on their hands like they did the last time with Gio, that made me sick to my stomach at the time 2 years ago, and it would make me sick this time. You know, this Rangers team, it needs open heart surgery. If you remember, Ralph Rangnick said that about Manchester United not too long ago. That's what we need. We need open heart surgery. And an open heart surgery in the Scottish Premiership would be spending that Champions League money. And that's exactly what we need to do. But I just, you know, I think it's going to take something monumental to do it, to get into the Champions League stages, right? Because this team just looks like it's capable of doing nothing, right? Dynamo Kiev, respect the Hearts, they're a step above Hearts, right? 20 in Salzburg, another step above Hearts, right? We all know this. Look at the way we played on Saturday. Look at the way we played against decent level opposition in pre-season. And I don't want to hear that it's only pre-season, Brigade, because to me, that game on Saturday was like a replication of pre-season. Shite. Just the same shit that we've witnessed. And I just don't see how a back four consisting of Davies, Suter, Tavernier is going to get us anywhere near Champions League football here. We need to throw players in at the deep end. See Tierney, you need to be starting over Scott Wright, son. I don't care what your fitness situation is. See Proper, he needs to be getting wung in. He'll know 20 to a T. We need to start preparing for that game. If obviously there's a few things that need to fall in place, like us winning against Kiev and 20 going through, but we need to fire Proper in the deep end. I'm sick of this. All we hear about, right, in Scottish football is that, but the teams that we're taking on, some of them are already a couple of weeks into their season or they're halfway through their season. It's unacceptable, that excuse to me, right? Because it's the same shit every year for us. We knew these Champions League qualifiers were coming, right? Albeit 2 months ago, a month ago, you don't know who you're playing, but you need to prepare. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's what you need. That's what you need to do. And sadly, right now, I think our only hope of a league title is if, but like, in my eyes, it's over, right? But I'm saying for like the people out there who are like the most optimistic bunch, you need this Champions League money, and Boyd knows that. He's talking about the fact the Rangers have no money. This Champions League is so crucial to Rangers, not just this season, for the future. It's even if the players you bring in, say they don't bed in straight away, it's like, right, can they hit the ground running for this season and then like properly hit it running for next season? We need the Champions League money. But Boyd has admitted it like me. Celtic will win this league title. This Champions League money needs to get this club back up in a fighting capacity. Let's be honest, we're talking about fighting for leagues. We can't even win Old Firm games. Let's call a spade a spade. We are embarrassing at the minute. We can't even beat them. But well, apparently that's too negative. I don't understand why people. You do the math. Celtic will get better this season. Us look like we've already got worse. Look at the points total for last season. You do the math. We can't win.